Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecast with a summer love forecast series for each zodiac sign. We're going to take a look at what's coming towards you this summer from June all the way through September, who to interact with, who to avoid, and a special message for you from your angel guides, your spirit team, the universe. So let's go ahead and take a look at that energy for you. General advice as always, guys, always take from it what makes sense for you personally and release what does not make sense. I'll be starting off with these 4 decks here, 2 by Angelic Revelation 144 and a couple of my own, and then of course I'll be incorporating my own tarot decks into it. All right guys, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what you need to know. Hello Gemini, let's get into some messages for you. All right, so what is coming towards you this summer from June all the way through September? Let's take a look at that energy for you. All right, so we are starting off with cross, heavy burdens, surrendering to the divine, and redemption. And if you resonate with that, maybe currently you're already going through stuff and you're just maybe getting ready to address those issues. Okay, so we'll see how that plays out. We have the masculine. It could be the masculine who's in that type of vibe. We have letter, thoughtful, contemplative communication. Let me grab another here. What's coming towards you this summer? It could be the possibility of releasing whatever these burdens are, whether it's related to your love life or something else going on. Ooh, look at this. We've got the feminine card coming through here. So there's communication that might come in during summertime, whether it's from the masculine or the feminine, or maybe you're both thinking about reaching out to each other. We have stars, divine guidance, healing, and inspiration. So stars could align to be able to maybe work things out where you either see each other face to face or hear from one another. Could be interaction maybe on social media, some form of communication here. Ooh, and look at this. We've got the love language card. It literally says social media, texts, or calls. So Gemini, there is the possibility, if you have not heard from a particular someone, that they might reach out, but it could also mean that you decide to reach out to someone that you haven't talked to in a long time, maybe, especially if you're thinking about someone, you know. Could be a past love. It could be somebody that is no longer in your life. So let's do a little bit of digging here with some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Illuminated Start Tarot, Volume 2. So you're both coming through here, masculine and feminine. Wow. Look at the first card. We've got the Ten of Wands. How fitting is that, guys, considering we have the cross. It literally says heavy burdens. Ten of Wands represents those heavy burdens. So someone's carrying that. Okay. The next card is the Lovers. Why is that significant for a Gemini reading? Because the Lovers card represents Gemini. And if the masculine happens to be the Gemini in this equation for some of you, it could be that whatever this burden, again, this heaviness that they are carrying, it might have something to do with the feminine. These cards, wow, 7 of Swords. If this was a reality, if this was part of what happened, all right, maybe during summertime, this will be addressed by someone. It could be the masculine to the feminine. You know, maybe it could be an email. It could be an actual letter that they send. It could be a text. It could be so many forms of different types of communication that come in. Could be an apology because of infidelity or whatever this deception represents. Sometimes the Lovers card can represent a third party. For some of my feminines, I feel, take this only if it applies, you might have gotten yourself mixed up in a third party situation as well. But the Lovers card represents a choice, a decision. So somebody made a conscious choice to cross the line. And it created a very challenging situation here. We've got the Knight of Wands. Okay, passionate, fearlessness, adventurous. This could again be a masculine who wanted to play the field. They could have been playing with your affections, Divine Feminine. Maybe they weren't even really looking for love, you know, just wanting to have some fun. But look at this. We have the Judgment card. We also have the Empress. Queen of Pentacles right after the Empress. So Divine Feminine, you know, this is your energy. You're coming through as this beautiful Empress, this amazing Queen of Pentacles. Femininity. We've got the Feminine card right there. Motherhood, abundance. Queen of Pentacles, very maternal, very down to earth. The Judgment card can represent someone's awakening, whether that is the masculine or the feminine. It could be both of you that ultimately went through that part of your journey. This is picking up off of a past influence right here. It can represent an apology. It can represent forgiveness. It can represent communication from someone from your past. It could be a desire to reconcile. It could be a desire for closure. So many things. So it could be someone from your past who's being guided back to you, Gemini. Or it could be you being guided back to them. It could go either way. Chariot, representing Cancer. So if things have been at a standstill between you and your person, this right here can represent movement of some sort, whether that's movement through communication or literal movement as far as two people planning to meet each other face to face, perhaps in the 3D. That's what's coming through there. Interesting stuff, guys. All right, so the next thing that we're going to be taking a look at is who is it that's coming towards you that you should be open to interacting with, and then we'll take a look at who's coming towards you that should be avoided. All right, so let's take a look at the interaction with somebody that would be good for you to connect with first. I'll be pulling from my Sunshine and Rainbows deck here. So for the summer season, who should you interact with, Gemini? We're starting off with the baby. This love connection is in its infant stages. So this could represent new love for some of you this summer, especially if you're single right now. It needs more time to develop, but it has all the qualities of a relationship that can grow into something beautiful as the years unfold. It simply needs to be nurtured, cherished, and fed with all the ingredients that true love needs. And that main ingredient is you. Now, some of you guys could, of course, be expecting a baby. That could be a literal interpretation as well, because if we go to the Queen of Pentacles, which we've already seen, as well as the Empress, okay, this can represent pregnancy. Okay, it can represent starting a family. But if you guys are at a distance from one another, it could be, you know, maybe you're thinking that you might be raising your child alone, you know, that sort of thing. Be a single parent, or you already are a single parent. Let's see what else for Gemini. We have the Astronaut. The stars align to bring you an out-of-this-world romance. You'll be floating on cloud 9 with this love connection, many exciting adventures together, traveling the globe, exploring each other's desires. This love will take you to the moon and back. So going back again to what we've already seen. Remember the stars, okay? The stars align. So maybe the universe is trying to give you a message that something pretty spectacular is about to go down for you this summer season. Let's grab another card for you, Gemini. We have the Surfer. So this represents divine masculine water signs. So divine feminine, you could be the Gemini in this equation here. if you're thinking of a masculine water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Goes with the ebb and flow of life. Chill, love partner, open to anything. Flexible, loves water sports. Active, won't leave you high and dry. Sensitive lover. I kind of feel that for some of my singles as well, that you might connect with somebody maybe when you're out and about. You know, maybe you're at the beach, you make a love connection. And let's grab one final one for Gemini. You could also connect with a Capricorn, okay? Your Capricorn really is the GOAT when it comes to relentlessly pursuing their love interest. They won't give up until they win you over. Their ambitious, determined drive won't let them stop until they've captured your heart. They're all about instant gratification and can go buck wild in the bedroom. Lucky you. All right, so take that if it makes sense. If you've already met a Capricorn or, you know, even a divine masculine water sign here, but the potential for love to come in this summer, it's presenting itself here. All right, let's see what else. So I'll be pulling from my yummy tarot deck for Gemini, people that you should open your heart to this summer to interact with. Ace of Wands, I love it. Okay, so there is good news on its way to you when it comes to your love life, people that you will end up interacting with this summer. We do have the Knight of Pentacles. Did we not already see the Knight of Pentacles? I've done so many readings today, I just want to make sure. I don't think so. Yeah, no, that was the Knight of Wands that came through. So Knight of Pentacles, it's a very slow moving energy. And maybe this summer you might feel like things are moving a little bit too slow for you when it comes to your romantic life. But sometimes that might actually be a blessing in disguise. Look at the next card after it, guys. We've got the Temperance, which is just as slow. You know, you got to have patience for something to happen this summer. You don't want to rush into anything. And it could also represent a fresh start for some of you when it comes to your romantic partnerships. You're already thinking of somebody more than likely that you care for and love, and maybe this summer is when you guys can reconnect and really rediscover the true meaning of your connection. That's what I'm getting there for you. All right, so now let's go ahead and focus on people that you should not interact with, people that you should avoid. All right, so I'll be pulling from my Shadows and Secrets deck for that one. For Gemini. Angels and spirit guides, please. What do we need to know for Gemini for this summer season? People to avoid. People to not interact with. People that you're basically better off not engaging in a connection with. We have the Butcher. We'll read that in a second. We'll grab a couple more here. We have the Worrywart. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Beauty Sleep. Okay, let's read through these. So the Butcher, entering into a relationship, emotionally broken, serial heartbreaker, will butcher your heart into a million pieces. Maybe for some of you, you've already experienced somebody like this and you're not interested in reconnecting. For some of you guys, you might even hear from maybe an ex who hurt you very deeply. Okay, so it could be just a red flag trying to grab your attention to stay away from this person. And then we have Worrywart, constantly in freak out mode, tense, easily upset, overwhelmed, and obsessive. Thoughts about romances that have gone wrong, believing they'll be single forever. Nerves are shot. Okay, so there's really nothing that you can do for somebody like that, you know, to be able to comfort them and just try to uplift them if they're convinced that they're just on a trajectory towards disaster when it comes to their love life. And then we have Beauty Sleep, a promiscuous partner, sleeps around, third-party situations, sneakiness, lies, a secret rendezvous. So yeah, stay away from scenarios like that. It's not going to serve you at all. It's just going to really create more drama. We've already seen it with the Seven of Swords as well as the Knight of Wands, okay? So people, situations to just steer clear of. All right, let's go ahead and clarify once again. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. For my Celestial Cosmos Tarot. Yeah, look how fitting this is. Nine of Pentacles is independent. Someone who's free. No constraints, you know, self-sufficient. That's you. You want to be free to walk away from people like this. You want your own path to be free to decide wherever it is that you want to go, to be able to find your own happiness. Look at that. You could also connect with a Leo for some of you guys. You're free to find your happiness, Gemini. Yeah, steer clear of people like this because they're just going to end up hurting you. We have the third party reference with the Three of Swords with the Beauty Sleep card. So avoid situations like this. It's just going to cause you anxiety. Here's our Nine of Swords. How fitting is that? Anxiety. It's like entering into a situation that you know is just going to turn into one big nightmare. You don't want that. So steer clear. Stay away from that type of situation. Look at that. Five of Cups. Yeah, you would end up losing more than you gain by interacting with situations or people that are presenting itself in this way for you, Gemini. Okay, so in order to just focus on having a great summer, focus on that energy of the sun and your own independence, being able to live the life that you really want, interacting with people who are good for you. And we've seen that. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap up your reading here, Gemini, with some final messages from your spirit guides. I'll be pulling from the Universal Heart Oracle, Prophetic Love Notes from Spirit. This one's by Angelic Revelation 144. All right, some final guidance, final messages for you for Gemini. Expect positive changes in your personal circumstances. This situation is set to expand beyond your imagination and visualize into a manifestation of a real physical connection. So this summer, you guys might really manifest love in the 3D for you and a particular someone. If you're single and you're not really focused on a person, then you really have the capability to find love here. Compassion, understanding, and a deep emotional closeness will transform your romantic life. Challenges can be successfully overcome. Your circumstances will improve in a loving, supportive environment, which will align you with your heart and soul. I love that, Gemini, so I'm going to leave that there. I feel that there's so much promise for you this summer, and it'll also give you the opportunity to maybe fix particular issues that have been weighing heavily on you. All right, so use your time wisely for the next few months, and I really feel that this can be a really great experience for you. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I'll, of course, include the link to all the decks that you see here. Thank you so very much. I'll see you in the next reading.